hard to tell if Chomper's grumpy that it's cold outside or excited that we're going to be working on it today. What's going on, guys? Super excited for today's video because we're finally going to be installing something on Chomper that I wanted to do since I got this thing, which, believe it or not, is quickly coming up on 2 years. Yes, time is just flying by, but I'm sure you can tell by the title and thumbnail, we're finally replacing the headliner. Yes, we've done many upgrades to the interior. The headliner is something that's needed to be addressed since we got it. So today is finally the day. Pretty much everybody knows and loves the GMT 800 interior, but if you haven't seen Chompers before, let's check it out real quick. So majority of it is factory with some nice upgrades, like the door panels from a Yukon Denali. Got a nice two-tone wood grain with the chrome pulls, nice floor mats, Escalade cluster, which is a fan favorite, including myself. Touchscreen head unit, subs in the back, everything else pretty much stock and looking good, feeling good. Aside from the headliner, we have the notorious flopper up here, so we're going to be replacing that today. Shouldn't be that difficult to get everything taken apart to get it dropped, and then we'll have to figure out how we actually get it out of the truck. Pop this guy free. You can just lay it back, or you can take it completely and then just use a flathead to push in that connector, take that wire loose. Pop your kick panels up. Got 3 10 mils. Pull this free. Grab you a pry tool. Pop this Christmas tree out. And then just pry this, pop it free. You don't have to take it all the way. We're just going to need it enough to pull the headliner out, which that's plenty of room right there. Now we should have some T15s holding our sun visor up. Then we got a Phillips head screw. Should just pop free. There we go. And then we can take and unplug these guys. Definitely not looking forward to this winter already. And aside from pulling some of the weather stripping down, this should be our last thing in here. Nice. Nice. I totally forgot about our passenger side grab handle. Just get you a flathead in there and pry those free and it'll pop out. Now there's some wires and stuff glued and stuck on here that you're gonna have to peel up, starting right there, work around. I'm gonna go ahead and get those off, and then we got to figure out how we're gonna get this out without removing the seats, because I don't want to fold it and crease it, but also don't want to have to remove the seats. So I think we're gonna lay that one back as far as we can, take the headrest off, and then try to slide this thing sideways out that way. We'll see. Should help us dramatically. So on your little microphone speaker, whatever this is, all you do is get a little screwdriver, push it in right here, pop it free. That'll pop this off from here, and then this will be connected on the inside, and you just stick a screwdriver between them and it'll pop the little Christmas trees up through, and you can take those out. And then your handle over here, it's just got these guys on the inside locked in. Just pull it like that and then it'll pop free. So stick these aside, make sure you don't lose anything, And now we can start wire wheeling.
You are now in the presence of a king.
Two fully charged batteries later, we are done and looking really good, if I do say so myself. So y'all saw we started out with the electrical one, which it just absolutely rips through it. And if you wanted to just use that, you could probably get this done in like 20 minutes, but you have to be very careful because you will burn a hole straight through the headliner. So ended up using the drill with the attachment right there, and it does take a lot longer, but you can be a lot more careful. All these big creases, the edges, places near the holes, you can take your time and not worry about burning a hole straight through it if you just accidentally touch it incorrectly. So yeah, it's probably been like 2 hours of charging and working and charging and working, whatever the case. Either way, it is looking good, and it is time to get this thing inside and check out our new fabric, get it stuck on there. Time for the moment of truth. What pattern did I go with? Freaking camouflage. This is why I said you were gonna love it or hate it, because I know camo is not for everyone, but I think it's gonna look super good paired with Chomper's factory interior color. This is like the Realtree Max 5 pattern, which I loved in my 2018 Silverado. The seat covers, loved it. I think it's gonna look super good. I don't even think we're gonna have to change the visors or the pull handles or any of that stuff. I think it's going to match very well with this color combo, and I think it's going to be super cool. So yeah, I'm excited. Time to flip that half back up, throw our adhesive on, and stick this stuff down. Handle put back in there, and our little microphone right there blends in perfectly like I thought it would. Got a couple heavy objects sitting on some of these little corners where it's trying to lift up. Hopefully those will weight it down and it'll actually adhere. Use this. Do not use the Gorilla Glue. This works so much better. Way better. This works really good. So going to now cut the hole out here and here. You can see I tucked them around and sprayed the adhesive underneath, so all is looking good. I just got to trim all this excess off. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in the truck. Y'all saw me take it apart, just reverse that process. Well, I got it in, and it doesn't look like it left any creases or anything like that, thank goodness, because even though I did end up taking this seat out before, which all you gotta do is undo 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts on this side and then 4 on that side, because unfortunately this seat is up underneath this, so you got to undo all of it. 2 more bolts right here, pick that up, then you can get this one out from underneath. I thought that'd make it a lot easier, but still it had to be folded to go back in, and then I laid this seat back and finally got it spun around, and I think we're all right. I think obviously I hadn't looked at it too good, but it'd be all right. Either way, I got it in, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get it all secured up, fasten everything back down, throw my seat in here, and we'll check it out. All right, guys, well, here she is. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I think it looks freaking awesome. I am very happy with how that turned out. And like I said earlier in the video, I don't think it clashes bad with those factory pieces still being tan either, because there is so much tan in here. I don't mind it at all. I think it all looks really, really good, and I am stoked with it. I'll have a link to this stuff in the description, or I'll throw up the website here on screen. It is made for headliner stuff, so it's got like the foam padding behind it. It's a little bit thick, kind of hard to, you know, get to bend around some corners and stuff. But if you use that 3M adhesive, you can do it no problem, because that stuff was way better than the Gorilla Glue. And I should have used it from the beginning, but I actually did peel back that stuff you first saw me do and then spray it with the 3M, and it stuck much, much better. And obviously, everything went in nice and good. And even though I did have to do a little bit of taco action getting it back in there, once I was able to spin it around and fold it out, there's no creases or anything from it being bent. So hyped on that. You're gonna just have to grit your teeth and try not to tear your corners up and stuff dragging it on things. But yeah, we got it out and back in, and it looks freaking good. I am stoked. No more droopy headliner. We got another unique touch, which I think everything in here matches really nicely, aside from my original like color that I was going to go with, whatever, I can't think right now. Contrast color of the truck was going to be blue, which I think these floor mats kind of don't match anymore. They just don't. They're not fitting with the whole vibe. So I'll probably get some, like, I don't know, Husky or whatever, probably just some generic black, you know, good fitting waterproof ones. Get rid of these diamond stitch ones, so it'll all match together a lot better. But man, I am stoked. I think that looks super, super good. And yeah, obviously if you watch this video, you don't have to use camouflage. You can use whatever the frick you want and make your truck a little custom. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked. That looks super good to me. It's weird not having the headliner sagging down like 2-3 inches right here in the front, because it's been like that since I got it. Dude, that looks good. I'm freaking excited. That looks freaking good. So I guess I'm gonna quit rambling, but y'all definitely comment down below. Let me know. And with that said, I guess I will see y'all in the next video.